Acknowledgement of country. And then thank you for Mr.
Hello. Hello.
Oh, we're starting. Wait.
I don't want to lean in. Yeah, that's it. And then that's it.
Okay, so
I'll have to. Okay. I'll stop laughing.
Stop now. We're not have the argument now.
Sorry. Oh, damn. Oh.
Good evening. We welcome you tonight to the 17th Annual Presentation Day. I am Isaac, and this is Davida. It is our pleasure as the 2022 school captains to host this prestigious event. We have come together to celebrate student excellence. Today is a reflection of our outstanding efforts, determination, commitment, and engagement into learning of which the students have dedicated to our school.
2021 has been eventful to say the least, and we welcome all you students here today and family joining in on the live stream to celebrate and acknowledge students' efforts with us. We will now start proceedings with the national anthem.
It is on important days like this that we acknowledge the traditional custodians of this land. I would like to invite Michelle Bevis to the stage for the acknowledgement of country.
would like to acknowledge the Cabral people who are the traditional custodians of this land. I would also like to pay respects to elders both past, present and emerging of the Darug Nation and extend that respect to other Aboriginal people present.
Thank you. And now for the Principal's address. Would you please welcome Mr. Weatherstone to the lectern?
Welcome to all of you for this presentation day like no other, and I hope like no other to follow. This year has certainly had its challenges, to the point that this presentation day we can't have all of our award winners together due to COVID-19 restrictions and that need to have students only from the 1 year group together in one room at any one time. But I do hope that next year we can return to something that is a little bit more normal in that regard. This year has been undoubtedly the most difficult of years. Where I thought last year was the worst that we could get, I clearly got that prediction very, very wrong. As the bell struck on the last day of Term 2 this year, we were cast into a deep lockdown, not to see students return to face-to-face learning until well into Term 4. On the bright side, the work of our teachers during this time was exemplary in doing all that they could to ensure learning at home continued during this time. Our students worked hard to make sure they kept up with their studies, and our families always provided brilliant support at home in those most difficult of circumstances. It's a test of our whole school community, of how we do when times are tough. This year, they've definitely been tough, but we have prevailed, ready for a bright future ahead. That future will be under another principal's leadership, as I'll be retiring at the end of this year, after 7.5 years as principal of this school. It's been a pleasure and an honour to lead this school, its staff, its students, and to have had the opportunity to serve this community. And I'd like you to indulge me as I reflect a little on the last 7.5 years. Our school has seen many changes over this time. On my arrival, we had one interactive whiteboard and one interactive screen throughout the school, to now, where we have an interactive projector fitted into every classroom with a computer attached to ensure that the resources of the world are available to students and teachers at all times. We implemented our BYOD program some 7 years ago, which made student use of technology far easier. In association with this, we purchased Chromebook laptops for every student in every classroom to have access to devices should they be required for the lesson. We were one of the first schools in Australia to sign up for the Canvas Learning Management System to provide students with the resources for learning 24/7. And I must say, that decision was fortuitous in the events that have played out in the last 2 years, as in those periods of learning from home, it was the backbone of how learning was delivered. We were not playing catch-up. We were prepared. Little did we know that COVID was coming, and we certainly delivered. We constructed our school cafe with associated covered area to allow our hospitality students to participate in real-world learning, while also preparing and serving exceptional food regularly to students and staff, as well as cater for large school events. It has been a 4-year battle to have air conditioning installed throughout the school, but I'm pleased to say that this battle has been won, where now every classroom in the school is fully air conditioned after many hours of negotiations with the Department of Education. But I can report that we were able to save our school community some $1 million through the course of those negotiations. We have upgraded our school hall, where we now have a state-of-the-art 8 metre by 2 metre LED screen for performances and events such as this, along with professional sound and lighting, the envy of many schools. We are ready to tender for our new performance and lecture space, which will be built next year, where the Year 9 shelter currently sits, to provide tiered seating for around 250 people for lectures and performances, with lighting and sound also to meet our needs. We've built a school fitness centre that grew out of a project-based learning experience for our senior sport, lifestyle and recreation students, which is a purpose-built facility fully fitted out with quality exercise equipment for students to build their knowledge and participation in healthy lifestyles and fitness. We also have a large covered learning area due to be built in our main quadrangle next year to provide shelter for students for those hot summer days and those days where rain restricts the areas in which students can play. This was in response to student surveys that indicated they felt we needed more covered areas within the school. There are many more projects we've completed over these last 7.5 years together which provide exceptional opportunities for students both now and into the future. While I'm proud of the resources we've built within our school, I'm even more proud of those initiatives that even more directly relate to teaching and learning. When I arrived in this school in 2014, we had one vocational training course available to students. In these last 7.5 years, we've extended this to 5, including hospitality, food and beverage, hospitality kitchen operations, business services, information and digital technologies, and entertainment, all giving a broad range of experiences to students to prepare them for their post-school lives and employment. But there are two final things of which I am most proud. The teaching and non-teaching staff in our school are truly amazing. The effort and care they put into every aspect of their work is without peer. I'm sure that at times students have issue with the way they're treated, but under all of this I know is a strong belief from all of our staff that our students are capable of even better than they could even expect themselves to imagine, and therefore our expectations of students are high while we give students much care and support to reach their potential, to achieve their hopes and dreams and to dream even bigger. When I first arrived in this school, there was much talk of our high expectations in terms of school uniform and our stance on mobile phones, where we do not allow their use at school at all. These expectations continue today, but the conversations now are on how we can do better all the time. Our conversations are now on quality teaching and quality learning. How can we differentiate the learning experience for every student? How can we make learning intentions and success criteria for every item of learning clear and transparent? How can we improve the literacy and numeracy skills for every student to equip them with the tools they'll need for the future? We have brought to the fore over the last few years 3 main themes. Firstly, respect, showing it to everyone around you in every way, and most importantly, showing respect to yourselves. Understanding, secondly, that effort will ultimately lead to success, much as there will be challenges and failures, but through that we learn, we improve and we achieve. And finally, what we've called +5, aiming to be that little bit better every time. +5%, +5 marks, +5 in the way we treat everyone around us. I'm confident that whoever may follow me will honour all of those things we've achieved as they take the leadership of this fine school into the next year and beyond. I wish you all the very best for the futures. Have a wonderful break over this holiday period and know that my thoughts will be with you always as you chart the years ahead. Our students armed with all they need to be the best citizens of tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Weatherstone. And can we please have you stay on stage with us? We would now like to change things up in 2021 and start the proceedings with the special awards. It is important to note, however, some of these awards have been awarded to Year 12 students who have completed their studies here and moved on to other commitments or were awarded during their graduation ceremony. Their efforts have been substantial in order to receive their prize, so we would still like to acknowledge their accomplishments here today.
The recognition and celebration of hard work and achievement is an important part of John Edmondson High School's culture. We will now continue to acknowledge student success by announcing the recipients of this year's Sanders Lewis Junior All-Rounder Medal. I invite Mr. Weatherstone to present the award on Mrs. Sanders and Mr. Lewis's behalf. Ms. Sanders and Mr. Lewis were instrumental in the founding of many important customs within our school. Upon their retirement from John Edmondson, they left their final important tradition, the introduction of the Sanders Lewis Junior All-Rounder Award. The recipient of this medal from Year 10 has demonstrated academic prowess, outstanding attitude and personal conduct, leadership within the SRC and also the citizenship course, and finally represented the school in sport with commitment. The Sanders Lewis Junior All-Rounder Medal this year goes to Marko Milinatovic. Can we please have another round of applause for our deserving winner, and thank you, Mr. Weatherstone.
I now invite Mrs. Violi to stay on stage to present the debating award. This award is presented to a student who performed to high standard and communicated their ideas effectively and in an engaging manner, showing passion and commitment in their process. The debating award for 2021 goes to Ruby Grupner.
Well done, Ruby. Mrs. Violi will now present the award named in honor of our founding principal, Mr. Gary Joanides. The Gary Joanides Prize for Literacy rewards a student who has made an astounding advancement in their reading confidence and overall development of their literacy skills. This year's recipient of the award is David Gleason.
Thank you, Mrs. Violi, and well done, David. I'd like to ask our head teacher of mathematics, Mrs. Ibrahim, to the stage to present the next award. Numeracy encompasses the knowledge, skills, and behaviors that students need to use mathematics in a wide range of situations. The Anne Stanley Prize for Numeracy is a student who has demonstrated on various occasions a vast improvement in their numeracy skills and attainment. The Anne Stanley Prize for Numeracy this year is awarded to Gloria Tavega. Can we please get a round of applause for Gloria, and thank you, Mrs. Ibrahim.
We would now like to call up Mr. Weatherstone to present the Principal's Award for the Creative and Performing Arts. This award is presented to a student from the performing arts who encompasses dance, drama, and music, who has demonstrated sustained excellence in one or more aspects of performance. This year, the award will be shared between two worthy winners, they being the very talented Ruby Graupner and Hawkins Sue. Can we please get another round of applause for Ruby Hawkins, and thank you, Mr. Weatherstone.
May I please have the assistance of our amazing year advisors for Year 7s to 11 to make their way to the stage to present the next special awards. These Broughton Family Quiet Achievement are perpetual shields, one for a student in each year who has worked consistently and diligently to achieve commendable results in a quiet, determined fashion without necessarily having topped a particular subject or class or year. We would like all winners to stay on stage after receiving their shields, as we would like a photo with you and your year advisors once they have all been awarded. But let's get on to the awards. First up, we have Mr. Tuma presenting the Year 7 Quiet Achiever Award. And without delaying it any further, the winner of 2021 in her first years at John Edmondson High School is Ziara Ali. Now presenting the Year 8 Quiet Achiever Award is Ms. Newman, and the recipient for Year 8 in 2021 is Aliyah Bojanivska. Mrs. Coluccio will now present the Year 9 Quiet Achievement Award to the worthy recipient, Erica Nguyen. Next, we would like to call Ms. Zulik to present the Quiet Achiever Award to our Year 10 winner for 2021. Well done, Kashvi Chand. Next, lastly, Mr. Patterson will present the Year 11 Quiet Achievement Award for 2021 to the amazing Annette Huang. Could all winners please stand together with your year advisors so we can get a photo of you? And can I ask the students to join me in congratulating these deserving award winners? All right, thank you.
Could Mr. Tuma, as the sports organizer, please stay on the stage to present the next award as well? The school has been kindly donated a $500 wakeboarding pack for cables at Penrith from IC Building for 2021. This award goes to a student who has contributed significantly in sport in 2021, a competitor who has been committed and competed in the right spirit of competition. This award goes to a student who excelled in team sports, in particular of 2021, Geneva Fueva. Could I now ask our sports advisor, Mr. Tuma, to please come to the lectern to present some Zone Blues Sports Award for 2021.
Okay, good morning, guys. The first award that I'd like to present is a Zone Blues Award. So the Zone Blues Award is usually an award that gets given to a participant for their excellence in sporting and also their achievements throughout the year. Unfortunately, due to COVID, we weren't able to have that award ceremony, so we're going to do it here today. So I'm just going to read out the recipient, a little bit about what they have done, and then I'll announce who it is. So the recipient of the 2021 Zone Blues for swimming has been an outstanding representative in the pool for Banera Zone for the past 2 years. She's a dedicated competitor who produces excellent results every time she hits the water. She's a tenacious competitor that continues to improve her personal best times in her events. In 2021, she qualified for the New South Wales Combined High Schools Carnival, which is an outstanding performance. The worthy recipient of the 2021 Banera Zone Blue for swimming is Bella Rickson from John Edmondson High School. Our school actually received 3 in total Blues Awards for our Zone Carnival, which was a very impressive effort. The second person that I'd like to read a little bit of an annotation that Miss Ryan has made for her. The recipient of the 2021 Banera Zone Cross Country Blue is a consistent performer who always strives to give her maximum effort in all that she does. Her determination and desire to push her endurance limits and not quit is admirable. In 2021, she was 18 years girls cross country age champion at the Beniria Zone Carnival and placed second at the Sydney Southwest Regional Championship. A naturally gifted runner, she has represented her school, zone and region with pride. The worthy recipient of the Beniria Zone Blue for cross country in 2021 is Ruby Gropner from John Edmondson High School. And our last but not least is an Under-16s Touch Award. The recipient of the 2021 Zone Blue for Under-16 Girls Touch is a talented all-rounded athlete. Her agility and speed, combined with her outstanding passing skills, makes her a formidable opponent on the touch field. As a member of the 2021 Beniria Zone team that competed at the Sydney Southwest Regional Championships, and her ability to communicate well in defence and organise the attack were invaluable to the success of the team. The worthy recipient of the Beniria Zone Under-16 Girls Touch Blues Award for 2021 is Cody Tuamasevi from John Edmondson High School.
Thank you, Mr. Tumor. Could I now ask Mr. Weatherstone to please join me on stage to present the next award? The recipient of the Ann Poll All-Rounder Medal is awarded to a senior student who has demonstrated academic prowess, outstanding attitude, and personal conduct in leadership, community, or school service and sporting achievements. The winning student this year in her time at John Edmondson High School has been the epitome of these attributes, representing the school in multiple sports and at zone for carnivals, an active leader amongst the SRC and leadership team, and worked diligently in her classes with her peers. This year's Caltex All-Rounder Medal goes to Georgia Pogson.
Thank you, Mr. Weatherstone. We ask that Mr. Clayton joins us on the stage to announce and present the Southwest Connect Vet Awards.
Good morning, everyone. The Southwest Connect Vet Certificate of Achievement for Outstanding Work Ethic is awarded to a student who always shows consistent effort both in the classroom and at their mandatory work placement. They have a great attitude to learning, always striving to achieve their personal best. This year's recipient in 2021 for vet construction is Lua Tanielu. And secondly, the Southwest Connect Vet Student of the Year goes to a student who has displayed excellent motivation and application to their vet course throughout the year. The student received accolades while working in the cafe and within the classroom due to her commitment and high work ethic. That student, the winner for 2021, is Myrna Bernan.
Thank you, Mr. Clayton. I would now like to call Mrs. Carnett up to present the JEHS Service Excellence Award. This is awarded to a student who has shown exceptional skills and commitment to working in the school cafe, often going above and beyond to assist others in food preparation and service. This year, it was too hard to separate two students, so the joint winners of 2021 of this award are Stephanie Nettle and Michaela Brand.
Thank you for presenting that award, Mrs. Kana, and well done, Stephanie and Michaela. I invite the Head Teacher of Success, Mr. Dwyer, to the stage to present the next awards. He will be presenting the Jack Harris Doug Foster Leadership and Citizenship Award. It has been named in honor of Jack Harris and Doug Foster, who served with John Edmondson in World War II. Jack Harris continued to be a leader for the men he served with in World War II by organizing Anzac Day marches, social events, and caring for families of those men of the 2nd 17th Battalion who had passed away. Doug Foster was a member of the 7th Men Platoon that attacked the advancing army on the night of April 13, 1941. Soon after this battle, it was discovered that Doug was only 16 years of age. Doug took on the responsibility to return John Edmondson's belonging to his mother and father when he returned to Australia. Both Jack Harris and Doug Foster passed away in 2006. This award is in memory of them, their courage and integrity. I would like Mr. Dwight to present this award to a valued member of our school community, who in their role in the leadership team and SRC previously advocated for the cause and led our school as captain in 2021 with Aisha, showed leadership in the most difficult year. Congratulations, Sebastian Ribeiro. Can we get another big round of applause for Sebastian as he leaves the stage?
I'd like to invite Mr. Dwyer to stay on the stage to present the following awards as well. The ADF Long 10 Leadership and Teamwork Awards are named after in recognition of the place as a fitting tribute to the Long 10 veterans, as they encourage and recognize the very values they demonstrated, such as mateship, tenacity, teamwork, and leadership amongst our senior students and future leaders. Year 12 winners have received their awards at the graduation ceremony, so today we will celebrate the Year 10 winners. Students are selected by the senior executive staff for regularly demonstrating the values outlined by award selection criteria within the school and local community. The ADF leadership winner from Year 10 was nominated by the DP as a suitable candidate for the Doves Ministers' Council, to be made up of the candidates from across the nation. She had to include a submission regarding how she can support students learning and cross-surveyed students from various year groups regarding what impacts their learning and what changes they require. Her submission got her to state level. Further to this, she has been a leader in the peer mentoring program and was a leader in the citizenship community engagement workshop for her group. And the winner for 2021 is Bratil Esho. A big round of applause for Bratil, and thank you, Mr. Dwyer. Can we please request Mr. Kana joins us to present the Year 10 ADF Long 10 Future Innovators Award. This award goes to a student who showed outstanding innovation and technological aptitude in a variety of different fields in 2021. This student's work in engineering studies and ISTEM was always of an exemplary standard. He is a most worthy winner, the very talented Michael Kai.
Could Mr. Kana stay with us to present the Ruben F. Scarf Award for Commitment? Ruben F. Scarf was a businessman, philanthropist, and poet who has been immensely successful in commerce. He believed that hard work, common sense, and purpose, all goals were achievable. This award's purpose is to recognize and honor consistent efforts and the desire to improve. It is with great pleasure to announce this year's recipient who fits this criteria so well, as congratulations to Adrian Kumar. Congratulations to Adrian, and can we please get another big round of applause? For our most prestigious award of the evening, could I call it to the microphone Mr. Weatherstone to announce the John Edmondson VC Award for Excellence, and to the stage to present the award, Mrs. Violi.
In 2005, the men of the 2nd 17th Battalion Association requested of our school the honour of presenting an award for excellence in the name of John Edmondson. This award was instituted to recognise the academic excellence with the intention of promoting the value of hard work and the importance of achievement. This award is very highly regarded within the school community. However, there was a student who epitomised the characteristics mentioned previously. She is a most diligent, hard-working individual who has shown her commitment to her studies and always submits work to an exemplary standard. The outstanding results that she achieved in the HSC course are highly commendable. Most importantly, though, she was valued by peers and teachers alike for her personable and kind nature. The 2021 John Edmondson VC Award for Excellence goes to Yoppie Wang.
That concludes the special awards for 2021. We will now commence with the academic awards for Year 7 to 11, beginning with Year 11 and their Year Advisor, Mr. Patterson, announcing the recipients with awards presented from Mr. Kana.